Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 296. If you're writing a book or thinking about it or trying to finish a book you've started or trying to let more people know about a book that you finished, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., Christine-Inc., like you write with.com. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. The key to a good story structure is to write a great beginning and a great ending and keep them close together. And that is by an infamous quoter named Anonymous. I guess when they just don't know who said that. So once again, happy Saturday and also happy February 1st. And for my fellow football fans, happy Super Bowl weekend, especially to you Niners and Chiefs fans out there. But for the rest of you, don't worry. Today's episode is actually not technically about football, so please don't run away. But it is about something that may be useful for those of you like me who enjoy the Super Bowl commercials every year. And I have a fun exercise for you that you can do while watching the commercials. First, a quick refresher. This is going to apply to today's lesson. A quick refresher on the classic three-act story structure. Act one, so if we're just looking, it's just very basic, like I said, three parts to every story, beginning, middle, and end. And here's how we break it down. So the first part, otherwise known as Act one, would be the inciting incident. The thing that makes the scene happen in the first place, or the thing that makes the story happen. Act two, so if you picture a bell curve, we're at the top of the bell curve now, the climax of the action, or the big, the cliffhanger, the excitement that what's going to happen, we're going to live or die, the protagonist is going to live or die, or, what's going to happen at this point. And then if you go down to the bottom right side of the bell curve, Act three, the resolution of the story. So if you picture the bell curve, Act one, bottom left, inciting incident. Act two, climax, that's at the top of the bell curve. Act three, bottom right, is the resolution. Now, these three things together make for a complete story, whether in a novel, a screenplay, a short story. Heck, with the right writing skills, you could do this in a single sentence. And I actually believe that any writer should be able to tell a complete story in a single sentence with those three pieces. And yes, certainly you could do this in a television commercial, like the ones that most of us are going to be watching on Sunday, tomorrow. So my fun exercise for you for tomorrow during the big game is to apply the three-act story structure. Again, part one is the inciting incident, part two is the climax, part three is the resolution, to the Super Bowl commercials. Jot down those three things as you spot them, or right after the commercial happens, give it some thought. And I'd love it if you would share your answers with your fellow authors in my Inc. Authors group, INK Authors, on Facebook. This could be a super fun day for us. No pun intended, or pun intended, on Sunday. Super fun day for us to share all our answers and to break down Super Bowl commercials into the three-act structure. And there's a point to this, because I want us to notice how the stories with the clearest, most well-defined three-act structures might possibly rank in all those best Super Bowl commercials lists that inevitably come out on Sunday night into Monday. Now, it's my personal theory that the more clearly defined the story and the more dramatic the arc between the three things, again, so the more dramatic the arc between the inciting incident, the climax of the action, and the resolution, the better the commercial. But, let's put that theory to the test. Let's all watch the commercials on Sunday. Let's jot down the three-act structure on all the commercials. Let's talk about it in the Inc. Authors group on Facebook, and let's see how my theory turns out, shall we? This could be super fun, I hope. So again, Inc. Authors on Facebook, and I'll see you there, and enjoy the game. And as always, thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I'm helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. Be sure and drop by my Inc. Authors group, obviously, to give feedback on today's episode. Let me know the kind of things you'd like me to cover in future ones, but specifically to play the Super Bowl commercial three-act structure game on Sunday. Would love for you to drop by and do that. Thank you very much, and until tomorrow, happy writing.